Hello beautiful souls, I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is your love reading. This can be about family, friends, partnerships, or all three, whatever resonates with you. Okay, let's find out what's going on, starting with the tea leaves. Months of the year, January. So, and look, somebody's frozen. So in the Northern Hemisphere, this would be the depths of winter. So, but January is important, something to do with Aquarius, could even be Capricorn. So Capricorn, Aquarius, possible energy here. But yes, this person's has a very long icicle nose, Pinocchio. Are they a liar? Oh, they're frozen out. Oh, have you frozen someone out or someone's frozen you out? And teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So, well, yeah, having tea. Invitations I'm getting here as well. But somebody feels frozen out, but then the teapot's steamy, thawing someone out. So coming in for a cup of tea from the up from the ice cold. Perhaps you have been friendless for a little while. Perhaps you are in a situation where you find yourself on your own. This is all about to change, particularly in January, so you need to put yourself out there, say yes to any invitations coming your way. This is important. So, just find out what else. Ooh, gosh, throwing them everywhere. In my lap. Things are going to fall into your lap. Things are going to fall into place. Yes, we have this idea when you're spiritually ascending to just be yourself while you're going through a growth period, a purging period, and let everything come to you. And you think to yourself, wow, if I don't go out there, nothing's coming to me. You have to let go of that mindset and stay firm, keeping yourself occupied, keeping yourself busy with yourself. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Perhaps you've been a little bit agoraphobic, perhaps you've been a little bit afraid to make new friends or to say yes to somebody. This is telling you that you are being guided. You are being guided by the angels. There's candles here as well and daylilies. So there's something in lots of beautiful flowers. So it could even be meeting somewhere where there are a lot of flowers present. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Perhaps that's how you're feeling. You're feeling like your life is just aimless. And you keep going back and forwards. So you don't have to invent the wheel. This is the wheel of fortune. Oh gosh, it's on the floor. This is the wheel of fortune. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to kind of let yourself be a little bit bored. Nothing is aimless when you're working on yourself. This person could also work with tires or wheels or be a mechanic or trailers, something along those lines. Coins, money will be coming to you. So you need to stop going back and forth. This is what blocks our way forward. You have to, if you can't see a clear future for yourself, a clear positive future for yourself, then you need to kind of be still and just be in the moment and let your future unfold as it's meant to. So trying to clear, there's a lot of negative energy here, so clearing that negative energy, knowing that everything will be good, is good. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Isn't that beautiful? So a good friendship is coming your way as well, or perhaps you already have a deep friendship with someone. They are very spiritual, they are angelic. Yeah, money will be coming to you and a sincere wish will be granted. So often when doors are closed to us when it comes to finances or looking for a job or keeping ourselves busy in this world that we live in, we sometimes we'll take anything that comes along. So when you're on a spiritual path, you have to take positions in life that align with you spiritually. And I know that's difficult when you're just taking a job for a job, but if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you can't be working where meat, among meat. We can't be hypocritical, is what I'm getting to say to you. Perhaps you are a vegetarian or a vegan. Celebration and bounty. Oh wow, that's confirming what the tea leaves are saying. So things are about to really come into being for you. You could be invited to a celebration, and we have more flowers here, tulips, and 3 of cups, 3 of celebration. Balancing those cups on your head, a balancing act of some kind. Also thinking about posture is important, or deportment, which means how you hold yourself when you walk. Yeah, you need to put your dancing shoes on, you need to, spruce yourself up, get out of your pajamas if you're in them, and really taking good care of yourself. You need to start looking your best for yourself every day. And when you go out and about, you'll just be looking your best because that's what you've been doing for yourself every day. So there's a celebration coming. Somebody feels frozen out though, or perhaps they're lying to themselves, or they're lying about something. Perhaps they feel like their life is just, time is frozen, frozen in time. Yeah, something about frozen in time. But you could be developing a really good friendship with someone. They have large features, they have large eyes, they have large ears, they have perhaps a prominent nose, but maybe a weaker chin and smaller mouth is what I'm getting. Decadence and indulgence. So yeah, definitely having a good time. Indulge in yourself. Perhaps you feel like you're frozen in time. You could be going back in time. So the celebration could be like a going back in time fancy dress or something like that, or you're going to be seeing a show that takes you back to maybe you're seeing someone from your childhood, or going to some form of entertainment that would have been from when you were younger. Or if you are already young, it could be you're going to a 50s party or something like that. And the Tower, discovery, change and adjustments. So yes, you need to make adjustments in your life. Perhaps you have been living a bit of a superficial life. Perhaps this is what has been going on for you, and there needs to be changes to that. You need to have more sincere friends. You need to have people around you that you can trust. This angel card is telling me that you can trust some new person. I'm getting a new person coming into your life. Perhaps you've suffered from a lot of betrayals. You've been frozen out in some way. But the wheel keeps turning. You have to keep moving forward. And you can't allow yourself to ramble aimlessly. You need to have a day-to-day goal. Just a daily routine, a daily goal. And you need to start saying yes to invitations if you haven't been. And then the Tower, discovery, changes and adjustments. So this Tower in this card is very solid and tall. So you could be going to a tall building, revolving restaurants, and so you could be going somewhere up high, and you're going to have a wonderful time. But it's time to go out and discover the world, rediscover the world around you, to make changes and adjustments in your own life. Otherwise the Tower will fall. You will have if you haven't already had a Tower, many Tower moments, an awakening, maybe a brutal awakening, this could occur again. So you need to really listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance. You don't need to worry about finances. You don't need to worry about anything really when it comes to friends and love. But you are going it alone. There's a lot of singleness in this card. Perhaps the person you're with or is frozen in time. You know, they're not able to move ahead with you. And this is creating an indecisiveness within you. Should you stay? Should you go? The thing is that we can't let anything get in the way of our destiny. We have to keep moving forward. If people can't move with you, then they are going to be left behind. And if you stay stuck with them, but you're meant to be moving forward towards some, on a spiritual path, then the tower will fall. So it's time for you to have some fun, to unthaw yourself as well. Perhaps you are a little bit icy cold as a protection, as a protective mechanism for yourself. Perhaps you are a little bit icy and cold. It's time to warm up. It's time to be vibrational again. It's time to glow. You're going to have a glow up. And you'll have the finances to be able to go out and enjoy yourself a little bit. You'll have the finances to buy some beautiful new clothes, new shoes, whatever it is you need, you're going to have the finances. If somebody could be worried about their spine or their neck, there are exercises you can do to help straighten your neck up, to help straighten your back. There's plenty of YouTube videos. So a sincere wish will be granted. You've got our role through spiritual awakening, our role at this time is to unburden ourselves so that we can go through that eye of the needle. So a sincere wish will be granted. Defense. We have defense too. There's actually 6 swords here. Yeah, there's some kind of war going on as well. Of course, in the world there is war going on. So defense, bluff. Bluff, blind man's bluff. Are you at a children's party or you don't see something coming? You have to call someone's bluff. Yeah, if you've frozen somebody out, if you're having a difficult relationship with someone and they've threatened you in some way, I don't mean physically threatened you, but like, you know, they've maybe threatened not to speak to you ever again, you have to call their bluff. Is what I'm getting here too. Like, if there's been trouble, if there's been friction with people in your life, it's because we all trigger into our defense mechanisms. So somebody could be just defending themselves if you've been having trouble with someone, if you've frozen someone out or they've frozen you out. It's all a defense mechanism because they need to work out what's going on around them. So there is a little bit of war here, there are difficulties here. But you need to keep moving forward and live your best life and let them figure it out. Let them figure out what they need to figure out is what I'm getting to say to you. I hope that makes sense. So you need to call their bluff. So they say, oh, I'm not speaking to you ever again. Okay, fine. And then we have originality here. So this tower is red. It's like the Ace of Wands almost. But originality, you're one of a kind. 11. You're on a path of spirituality to become a spiritual teacher. And often people who become spiritual teachers or prophets or high priestesses and high priests and all the rest of it, but you know, on the side of light, they go through tremendous traumas and tower moments and a lot of difficulties so that they can add their wisdom to their psychic abilities. So there's inventing here as well. You need to reinvent yourself. There's a starfish and a bluebird. So you're going to be a star, or there's a star attraction going on around you. There's Gemini here. Taurus. Yeah. So yeah, you need to call someone's bluff, or you're playing party games, blind man's bluff. I'd like to know what's going on with this ice cold person. Let's just get a card for them. Yeah, they're a little bit confused. Yeah, oh, it's interesting I put it there. Yeah, you've called their bluff. They're a little bit confused. They're lying to themselves, I'm getting. They're a little bit confused that you don't seem to care. But it's not that you don't care, it's just that you can't let people drag you into perpetual conflicts anymore. You're not willing to, you know, send a million different texts begging them to talk to you again. You're not chasing them anymore. You're not chasing anyone. You're minding your own business and enjoying your life. That's what's being asked of you right now. So divine doors. Secret sketches. Wander and seek familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. So this is exactly what we've been talking about. It's time to get out and about. It's time to find new people. And these people will seem familiar to you as if you've known them before. And you can trust these people. You don't need to defend yourself because the angels are walking with you and protecting you. So just be yourself and don't worry about what other people are thinking with these 6 swords here. You know, leave the 6 of swords. It's leaving everything behind, leaving the pains and the traumas that you've been through behind, refusing to get involved in conflict as you move forward in peace. And maybe you are an artist, maybe you are a writer. You know, diarize in original ways rather than just, dear diary, this was my day today. Turn it into a story of the things you've seen, the people you've met. Create a poem, do some art, and this is part of your originality. Put your experiences into your creativity. Put your spiritual knowledge into your creativity. This is why you have been through, people ask, why have I been through all of this? Why is life so difficult for me? It's so that you can have many experiences, have many breakdowns, but yet get back up again, to have a deep spiritual, to turn inward spiritually so that you can have a deeper spirituality, to search for spiritual knowledge, secret knowledge, ancient knowledge, so that you can bring all of this into your creativity. You're not just reading cards. You're not just painting a picture. You're putting everything you are into it. And this is when you're doing that, you're no longer mimicking, you're not copying. So, a moment's joy, send through the hourglass, yet time could stand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. Didn't we say that? Frozen in time. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So you're going to have joy. There is joy here, but somebody feels left out in the cold. They're watching you do this. Can I have a card for this January person? So good things are coming your way and you have to trust that. Patience and organisation. So this could be somebody that you work with, or they're a highly organised person, but they're stubborn. There's lots of bulls here, and there's wheat and patience. Whoever this person is, I think it's hard to know what they're thinking. They're a little bit confused. They think that you're selfish and indulgent, that you're not paying them the attention they deserve. They feel frozen out by you, even though it's the other way around. Like they're frozen in time. They're not speaking up. They're not really being honest with themselves with the Pinocchio nose. So call their bluff, be the Empress, be patient, organize yourself. But there could also be a celebration around, oh right, yes, with the tall buildings, with an organization. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to meet people. There's new growth here. There's something to do with the countryside and farming as well for some people. So this person who's frozen in time, I feel like you know this person well enough to just be patient with this person. Call their bluff. They don't want you to speak to them. They've blocked you. Well, okay, move on. You can't force anything is what's being asked of you here. And you don't have any worries anymore. You think you do. You think you're just rambling, aimlessly, but you're not. Make the decision to pour all your effort and energy into yourself. You have a new friendship coming with someone of the same sex as you, and they are also similar to you. They might look different to you. It's but yeah, you might be a little bit more conservative than them. Like, this is the difference, isn't it? You have this person dressed like that, and then you have this person dressed like that. They could be from a different culture as you as well. It's a little bit like if you've seen Emily, Emily in Paris. You know, you have Emily who, well, I don't know, for season 3 she's dressing more and more strange, but she has her Asian friend who's really out there, but, you know, really beautiful and spiritual, and she doesn't put up with shit from anybody. And then you've got Emily, who's like wishy-washy and indecisive, and she wants the high fashion rather than the creative, artistic fashion. Anyway, so let's get one of these to sum it up. So yeah, just be patient, be yourself, and good things are about to happen for you. Certainly by January, so things are going to shift and change. If you haven't heard from someone, or someone's blocked you in some way, then they're going to thaw out. They're going to thaw out by January. So, you know, you have a few months here to really think to yourself when this person approaches you, or when you come together in some way, if you do, that you're kind and considerate and listening to them, because they seem to be suffering more than you. Yeah. They will thaw out eventually. They're just stubborn. Nurture, 4, balance. So nurturing self, instead of being indecisive and rambling aimlessly, nurture yourself, looking after yourself, getting out and about, getting fit, getting healthy, getting out in nature. 4 for stability. That's very, very important. You could be an introverted extrovert. You like time alone, you need time alone, but you also need other people to have fun with. And the unexpected, 48. So there's a wonderful surprise coming your way. See, this young person is in a dark and dreary cave, coming down a staircase, and then the light at the end of the tunnel, this beautiful palace, this beautiful emerald palace. You're on the yellow brick road. So, these moments of joy is all going to be very unexpected for you. And this tower in this deck with this unexpected card is an organization, or it's a palace, or it's a new home. It's glorious. And you're going to create something that's original as well, that could actually be very successful with the star and the bluebird. Barriers, 13, dragon, spirit, mythology. You're going to break down barriers. But you can't break down barriers between you and people who aren't ready to have their barriers broken. So patience is being called for here. Get yourself organized, because you're going to become very busy. So your love reading is really about a friendship coming your way, having fun, broken relationship or a broken friendship, that you just need to be patient for things to start to balance again. So it's about self-focus for you between now and probably January, by the looks of this, if you're listening to this reading. Expect the unexpected. Good things are about to happen for you, and you can't be distracted and held back by people who don't treat you how you deserve to be treated. So treat yourself as your own best friend for now, because you have a new best friend coming your way. Alright, love to you guys.